Ever since the day that you went away, you've been sending flowers, flowers to me, flowers today, flowers today. Instead of sending flowers, come back to me and hold me in your arms again.
Hey guys. So, this is gonna be kind of a different video. I don't know what exactly I'm gonna title this, but basically this is going to be a video explaining some of the newer developments in my life. So first off, the biggest thing that happened in the last 3 weeks is I lost my job. So the company that I worked for, I'm not gonna obviously name them because they will sue me, was a privately owned, it was a family business, and to keep things kind of short, they were not the most professional company ever. One of my ex-coworkers, who was the son of the owners, I mentioned him in my teacher vlog. He also does YouTube, so if he ever found my channel, he would obviously know that I was talking about him. But I'm obviously not going to name names. I'm not going to name the name of the company or anything. Worst that he could do is just show this to his boss, or to his mom, or whatever, and they would probably have a nice laugh about it. But the fact of the matter is, and it's really crazy because I only started working there in October, which I mentioned in just a previous channel update that I did last month, I believe. I don't know. I'll link it or card it or whatever. So it's a little irritating, obviously, that a month later I'm having to basically retract everything that I had said in that previous video. But yeah, I had felt for a couple of months, and not just me, but a couple of my coworkers noticed as well, and felt as well, that they had an issue with me. So I could obviously tell that there was an issue with me, and I had mentioned to several different people that I felt as though they were trying to find reasons to get me fired. At that point, and at the point where I felt like I was just being treated pretty badly, I should have just quit. I felt like quitting. I talked about quitting, and as it stands now, I feel like I should have quit. Like, if I could go back in the past, and I would just tell myself to quit, because I wouldn't have had as much experience, but it looks better. I mean, less experience, in my personal opinion, looks better than being fired. And I honestly don't know. I don't know how hard it's going to be for me to find a job, because in the video that I talked about when I explained how I had gotten this job, I had talked about how it had taken over a year for me to find this job. And even though I have more experience now, I am legitimately afraid that they will badmouth me to other potential job opportunities. Sorry, I'm sick again. Shocker. So honestly, it sucks. And I don't want to get emotional, because I I loved that job. I did not love how I was treated, and I did not love any of the managers. But I loved my kids. I did, and I miss them. Stupid. I don't want to cry. I do. I miss my kids. And I have, God, it has to be over 100 pictures of the kids in my phone, so I look at those and I remember and that helps. But I do, I miss my kids, and I'm friends with some of the people who had kids there, and it's hard to hear that they miss me. It's been 3 weeks. I really, really thought I could get through this video without crying. But, I mean, okay. That's enough. Whew, okay. So, I love kids. I am obviously centering my whole career around kids. I will get over this. Okay. If you're a teacher, which I do know that I've gained quite a few teacher followers here on this channel, so thank you. But if you're a teacher, you understand. You understand having to leave a school, or if you get a job at a different school, or if you get let go from a school, you understand. Or even at the end of the year, not being able to see those kids anymore. You get it. Teachers, I know they get it, because you build a bond with those children. You get to see them learn and discover and imagine and just be wonderful and silly and great. And to know that you're not going to be able to see them again it's heartbreaking. And that's obviously how I feel. I loved those kids in all of the classrooms. I loved those kids. And they were the thing that got me through my day. Some of them were difficult. I know I talked about that. Some of them were challenging. Some of them really made me question my sanity and my career choices. But I loved all of them. And so, yes, that is the hardest thing about this. I miss my coworkers too, some of them. But mainly I miss my kids. So that's been the hardest thing about this. It's just missing my kids. So a lot of other things, a lot of details, a lot of the way that I was treated was unprofessional. A lot of the things that happened were unprofessional. Our directors would leave or do things that they weren't supposed to do, and we were left on our own to to basically make our own choices, and if the choices ended up being wrong, we would get in trouble. Stupid stuff like that. But the thing was that the whole company, the people who had worked there the longest, didn't say a bad thing about them because the owners just wouldn't believe you. And at the end of the day, it was completely unfair. There was clear favoritism with certain teachers that was just rubbed in our faces at any given point. And in the end, the validity of me being let go, I feel, was wrong. The person who fired me didn't know why he was firing me. He had heard some stuff from other people. He had been told what to say by the owner, his mom, and he didn't know any of what he was talking about. And when I disproved several things that he was talking about, he didn't know how to act because these weren't things that he had personally experienced. These weren't things that he had seen. These were just things that people told him to say. And so when I disproved those things that he was saying to me, all he could tell me was, well, this was the decision that's been made. And he gave me a letter written by the owner, which was also full of crap. And in the end, I don't have evidence because stupidly I trusted them. That will never happen again. If this has proven anything to me, it's just that my trust issues are valid. But yeah. I trusted them. I trusted them with my information. I trusted what they told me was true. And that they were on my side and that they were trying to help me. And in the end, it wasn't. They were out for number one. And for whatever reason, they didn't like me. Or somebody else didn't like me. And I was gone. And the same thing was about to happen to another teacher who was there. They were about to do that to her. But instead, they let her go somewhere else so she wouldn't be around people who had an issue with her. And that fixed the problem. Unfortunately, I guess there was no option like that for me. So, yeah, it's been pretty shitty. I still talk to one of my coworkers who, her and I actually got really close. And so we have plans to still hang out and stay as close as possible. She's a great person and I love her, so there's that. I did make good friends and I had great times with those kids, and those are things that I'll be able to remember and take with me. So as of right now, I'm looking for other positions. I have the experience, like I said earlier, I am afraid that they will badmouth me to other companies that I plan on trying to work for in the same field, but I'm still going to put them down on my resume because it is good for experience, and at least it shows that I worked in a school environment, which is what a lot of other preschools want. So, but in the meantime, I will be taking classes and hopefully uploading more consistently. I plan to do Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I don't know if this video will go up tonight. Tonight's Monday. Or if it'll have to wait until tomorrow. But if it does have to wait until tomorrow, hopefully Wednesday and Friday I will be able to upload videos for that. I have them planned out, so hopefully that works. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's what I plan to do with YouTube and my personal life, and hopefully it won't take as long this time to find a job as it did the first time I tried to find a job. I'm hoping that they stay professional, even though I never saw any professionalism from them. Hopefully they don't try to mess up any future that I might have, because that would be extremely wrong. So that is it. Hopefully my YouTube schedule does actually fall appropriately. I'm really trying. And now that I don't work, I hope to actually be able to do this. I do enjoy doing it, and obviously with the new YouTube guidelines, you know that I'm not doing it for the money, so that's pretty much all that's happened in my life since the last time we spoke. Hopefully I can get a job. If not, I will be uploading consistently on YouTube. Hopefully. No promises, but hopefully. Other than that, thank you guys for sitting here watching this video. For those of you who are here and have stuck around, thank you. I hope that I'm not going to lose any of you now that I've lost my job. I know that I got some people who are here strictly from teaching, so I hope you don't leave now that I'm not a teacher anymore. But so just thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for my next video on Wednesday, and I will talk to you guys in the next one.